everybody. Thought I'd pop on and show how I have been playing with this kind of viral cat eye heart kind of trend. So I started off on my nails, of course, just using a coat of Bling's Clear Base Coat Gel and cured, and then went in with a coat of Diva, the One Coat Black Gel and cured. And now I'm going to go in, and for the hearts, I'm going to use Princess Rule, which is one of the newer Platinum Cat Eye Gels from Bling. So I'm just putting a little bit on a palette, and then I'm going to use a combination of a dotting tool and a really thin brush to kind of create those hearts. So I'm just going to go in with this dotting tool and start to make the hearts. You just put 2 dots in the corner and then one kind of dot in the middle for the tip. And then I use my liner brush to go in and kind of perfect that little heart. So if you want a thinner line, you can kind of drag it through that gel, get a little bit off so it's not so bulky, and then go in and drag the polish from the tip corner to the tip and just kind of fill in that heart, going back and picking up more gel polish when you need it. So I asked in the Bling group if people liked the reels better or the YouTube videos better. I was kind of surprised that people actually seemed to like the full length YouTube videos. So I'm going to try my hand at doing those a little bit more frequently. If you can bear with my voice and my novice skills, I will do my best. I do love playing with things, so hold that thought. After you kind of have the heart drawn, then you can go in with a magnet. This is one I just got off of Amazon. It's kind of a little more heavy duty. So you just want to kind of pull that cat eye however you want, a little different angles, because you're going to do one heart at a time. And that way they all kind of have a different little shimmery look. Some will be brighter, some will be more dull. So I'm going to pop that in my lamp and then work on my second tip. So since we're only doing one heart at a time, I have 2 tips going at a time, just so that while one's curing, I can be hearting on the other one. So anyway, I'm going to do this one a little differently and start with the tip here and do an upside down heart, because I'm kind of mixing up my directions and such so that each nail it looks a little bit differently. So add a little more paint here and go in with a brush. So it is a little bit of back and forth since we are curing one heart at a time. It does take a little bit more time going in and out of the gel. So it's not a big deal. It just takes a little bit more of time. So just connecting our dots, kind of drawing this heart out sideways, going in with a little bit more of that cat eye gel, and just kind of playing with it till it gets the shape that we're looking for, moving it around. The nice thing is, if you don't like it, you can just make it a little bigger, play with it until you do. So since there are kind of cat eye too, it does hide some of the little, if you have a little imperfection, it doesn't pop right out because they all look different. So just kind of bring in my magnet above, below, and swipe it around and see how I like that. Okay, so it's just a little bit cat-eyed, and pop that one in the lamp and grab the other one. So I'm doing 1-minute cures for the gel. So it works out kind of perfectly with my timing. It takes me a little over a minute to do a heart, probably because I am a bit of a perfectionist, but it gives me time to kind of go back and forth between the two. So I'm going to go in and do an upside down heart here. Or sideways maybe. No, I think I will go upside down. So I'm going to just turn this into my heart. And just connect those. Draw that out and then go in with my brush. Sorry guys, not centered. I am definitely not a professional YouTuber. I just am a hobbyist. I love doing my nails and I like trying new inspiration and things that I see. So if people ask sometimes like how I did it, so I've been trying to kind of video some things that I foresee people might be interested in. That way I can just kind of share my experiences, what works for me and what doesn't, because I appreciate seeing that with other people too. So I typically use just Bling products. I have tried a lot of different brands. I started kind of with dip and dip liquids and went through a lot of different companies. Let's see here. I can just kind of bring this one out a little more. See, this one was a little more subtle. So I'm going to make this one maybe a little bit brighter. And there goes my camera, you guys. Sorry. So just kind of bring this shine up. Look how pretty that is. Pop it in the lap, grab the other one. So anyway, I started during COVID using dips. My really good friend Molly got me started on those and went through a lot of different dip liquids, had allergy issues, just dip flu and pain in the butt. So I tried switching to gel liquids with dip, which was nice until I developed gel allergies. So that was awful, sent me back to dip liquids again, but was really limited by what you could do with them. I like doing chroming and things like that, which is just really difficult with dip liquids. So meanwhile, fast forward a bit, and Molly had found Bling and was using their dips. It was before gels kind of had started, and was getting to know Robin and telling me about her and how great she was and everything. And so I reached, can't say I reached out. I actually started ordering and became obsessed with all of her dips. And then we started chatting and stuff. And when she brought in gels, I was so sad because they looked amazing and they were so beautiful and people were having so much luck with them. But I was still thinking, oh, I've got a gel allergy, even though I never went and actually got tested. So I waited and waited and waited, and then actually Bree Hart, who is another Bling gal now, or Bling fan, was using another brand of gels at the time on press-ons and was having some success, had been using them a little bit, and was telling me that as long as she could kind of keep it off of her skin, she was washing with hip cleanse after and such, she gave me some pointers. And so I thought, hey, I can try these out. I'm willing to take the risk. And so I used them, and lo and behold, the Bling's gels did not cause a reaction for me. So I used them. I was using them on my natural nails a lot, but because I changed my nails all the time, I was actually causing damage to them, filing too much or soaking too much, or bad girl popping them off. So I've actually gone back to using press-ons only, because I do change them all the time and it just works easier for me. So I could use gels or Bling's gels right on my nails, but I choose to kind of do them this way. I can get a week's worth of wear. I did these actually last weekend. If you saw my reel or my video, this is using Bling's 6-in-1 gel, to create that texture. And then Dragon Chrome number 6 over the top with the diamond top coat. So I did that one last weekend. There is a video for that on YouTube as well. But I create everything on here because typically we'll go through I'll make a few sets during the week. Sometimes I'll change them out midweek, or else I will just do a few changes on the weekend and get pictures just so I can kind of play with stuff. But I can't do that if I'm constantly filing, soaking, and all that. So this lets me, if I do them on tips, I can create. If I have a half an hour one evening, I can work on them. If I don't finish, I can go back, and I'm never left with naked nails or mid-mani issues. So with my schedule, it just works easier for me to do the tips. But I have to say, Bling's gels are fabulous, out of this world, super clean, no HEMA, no HPMA, no TPO. They've been a lifesaver for me and for quite a few other people who've had gel issues. Obviously, everybody's allergic to different things. I have not gone and been tested, so I don't know what it is I'm allergic to. I just know there's something in there that gets me and makes my skin kind of get all blistery and burny. Kind of magnet this again. I apologize for keep going off screen, guys. So I'm just gonna keep doing these hearts, and I'll actually probably let the music play and speed this up a little till I get to my next step. Okay, so here is kind of a finished nail. That final step would be to go in with a top coat. So I'm going to use the diamond top coat, which is my current favorite, although it would work perfectly well with strong top coat, which is also lovely. Or you could even use a rubber top coat. So any of those top coats will work. Just kind of cover it up. I know, using my finger, but I will wash afterwards. And like I said, I don't have any reactions to this gel, so it works perfectly well. I'm going to pop that one in the lamp. Here was that other ring finger I did actually before I hopped on, but I haven't top coated yet, so I'm going to go in and top coat that one too. And get those both in the lamp, kind of seal that edge. Oh, it's so lovely. Look at those, that cat eye. Just all those different kind of layers just is beautiful. And get the one that just finished cooking out. So even though it took a little bit of time to kind of draw those hearts, they really aren't difficult. Just went in kind of with a different direction for each time. Did those 3 dots, connected them with a brush, and then used the magnet just to kind of highlight different directions, different areas, so that when the light catches it, it just kind of shimmers differently. You can see it kind of from different ways. So kind of a neat way of using those cat eyes. So this is a super pretty color. I don't know if you can kind of see on the palette or on the brush. It's a really gorgeous kind of light, almost rose gold. Just a pretty light pink shimmery goodness. Oh, you definitely need that one. Super beautiful. That cured for 1 more minute. And these 2 are done. So just gorgeous. I'm going to get them popped on. I'll get some pictures. If you have any questions, let me know. But remember, I am just a do-it-yourselfer. I don't have any professional expertise. Just here to kind of share what works for me and how you can kind of use Bling products to get all kinds of gorgeous nails. So hope you have a great day, and I'll see you soon.
Give it to me like